Hey everyone, welcome to the 11 o'clock live chat. I am actually going to turn to Facebook real quick and make sure. Let's see. I just want to see. Let me turn this down. I want to see how this is coming through. Because sometimes I look extremely light. Bright. And I'm going to check it out. Yeah, I think it's still a little bright. Hold on, let me. How are you guys doing? Let me turn it down a little bit. Hey, Mizzy. All right, I just want to check. I'm having issues with the lighting, I think. I want to revamp all this so we can fix this because I just know. I'm not digging it. Moozad, good to see you. Hey, Nay. Hey, Karen. Welcome back, Trish. Faye, Laura. Hello from Michigan. Hello. All right. So, I told you guys I wanted to do a little, something different because I watched Sir John last night and was inspired. He does talk about using like your body heat to warm up things. He puts a lot of things on, like just using his fingers, like even with these lip balms, just doing it this way. And letting your body heat kind of warm things up. I'm gonna dial that back down a little bit. So I did put more moisturizer on. I wiped off, for those who didn't see the 10 o'clock, I did use our acne pen because I sprayed a little body sunscreen on my hand and then did my face. And so I'm breaking out like right here and a little one right there. So I did that for a little bit, wiped that on. And now I want to do something different. I have something in mind. What I want to do today is kind of a monochromatic look, but with the lipsticks. Since I'm not able to put lipsticks on my lips, I thought, hey, let's do something different. So I am going to start out with our concealer. So I'm going to use that on my lid, but I also am taking what he said to heart and using my hand, my body heat to, I want to see if it gives it a little more movement. Because normally I do just apply this right straight on my lid, and I just want to see if there is a difference. And yeah, I guess I can kind of tell. I feel like I'm not using as much. And again, I'm just patting that in, not to pull on my lid. And just tapping that in. So I don't feel I used as much as I normally do with the doe foot, like just applying it straight on there. I do feel like it kind of does allow, still allow, we know how it dries very quickly, but it's not going to be as thick. So take that for what it's worth. And I can even go in and I'm just bringing this down a little bit more. And now I'm going to knock that puppy over. I'm going to get our translucent powder and I'm just going to lightly dust. Yes, Lisa, it is the concealer and it's the buff concealer. So now I'm putting my brush in here, dusting. And just to like, because anything that is hey, Aria, hello. It was the buff concealer. I like the buff. I lean now more towards the buff concealer because it acts as almost a color corrector, almost like the peach color corrector, because it does have that pinky undertone to the concealer. And so dark circles, sunspots, it really does. It really is amazing as far as making, correcting it. The other thing, you know what I do want to check out? I wonder, let me do this real quick. Hello, Amber. Thank you, Kari. Why do you love watching me? Because you never know what you're getting? I'm actually now mixing a little bit of the Contour AM cream with the concealer. Hey, Janet. And I'm going to see how that does. Actually, I want to get a little closer. Karen, the purple is going to correct. It's going to kind of brighten. If you have yellow undertones, and maybe it's a little, it's just going to brighten you up if you have the yellow undertones. Hold on. Oh, I want to see if. Oh, good. She's got so many. She's learned many tricks. Yeah, so I don't like the moisturizer mixed in with that. It's a little, there's some separation, which I figured would happen. But I just wanted to double check. Oh, thank you, Nay. Nay's like, because you're fun and so carefree and you give us such great tips. That's awesome. So yeah, I didn't like the concealer mixed in with the moisturizer. Because our concealer is so great and doesn't allow a lot of movement, it seems like you don't have that long to work with it. So I was seeing if we had like mixing it with the moisturizer, if that would help maybe be able to spread it a little bit easier. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, Karen. Oh, you received it. Karen, what shade are you? You could put a drop in your, if you do have yellow, any kind of yellow, you could just put one drop of the purple, the lavender color corrector in your foundation, and it could brighten you up a little bit. Oh, yay. Thank you, Chanel. Okay, so I am now going back to just putting the concealer on my hand, which I do like because the body heat does heat it up and it gives you more time to work with it. And so I can go in here and, even with concealers, guys, you need to remember because I'm applying it with the brush, that first spot that you place your brush is where most of the makeup's going to go. Now your concealer, you're going to move around, but notice that I did it out here because your skin under here is so delicate. I mean, it's crazy how delicate it is. So you don't want to drag and pull under there. So if you notice how I'm doing this, I'm just doing this. So you don't see me pulling. I'm just tapping it out. And then if you do use your hands, which I'm a big user of my hands, use your ring finger. Your ring finger is your weakest. It's the weakest link. The weakest finger. And then I can just pat that out, thin it out a little bit. Move this down. Because again, I don't want to see any demarcation lines. Does that make sense so far? But you can already tell a difference. Whew. My friends are popping up. Let's get those covered. Let's get those bad boys covered. So I can do a little bit right there. And I'm going to add a little bit more, again, using the heat of my hand. Because if you've been, now see, I'm going right here and then applying it. So I kind of do it to the high cheekbone. Boop, boop, boop. Karen needs the acne pin. Really, I was thinking about it last night. I was like, man, I should have brought that bad boy home. Tapping it out. Okay. And blending that. Doesn't that look so much better? It's not as thick as I normally do it, but I think honestly it has to do with the fact that I applied it with a brush on, you know, like I had it on my hand, went through that, and then tapped it out. I really like that. I think I even like it better than when I was doing it like that. I think you would save more product this way because I think you don't like putting it on with the doe foot. Maybe you don't need as much and then you're having to blend it down. And so just putting a swipe on your hand, working with it with the heat, and then doing that makes it a lot easier. Cindy is doing good. My lip, I scrubbed a little bit too hard on my lips. And so I was bleeding last night because I was obsessed trying to get that off. But other than that, I'm good. Back's peeling, so that's awesome. Being stupid in the sun, thinking I should get darker and darker and darker. The concealer, Carrie's trying that tonight. Yay! The concealer I used is Buff. I've used all of them. So I do like Buff because of the color correcting. With the pink and the concealer mixed together, it does do a little bit of color correcting. So I really like that. All right, so now I'm going to add foundation. Where am I? Okay, here it is. So I do have some boosted on, and now I'm going to apply the foundation over. Did about 5 drops of Silk 4-in-1. And now letting the air, and now I'm going to start around my forehead. Cheek, chin. Okay, watch this. You saw me just spray here. Dry. Guys, dry. That is how light you're pulling back. Lisa, Boosted is going to boost your complexion, boost your skin. I would recommend just putting it in with your foundation. You can put a couple of drops. I actually have been using it in the morning with a couple of drops of my foundation, but doing more Boosted than foundation to just make my skin look good from the house to here and not scare people. And so that's what I would do. But it can be used by itself, and it can be used mixed in with foundation. Now, I'm not going, because I have concealer underneath, I don't have to use the airbrush so far up. So if I go like this, I'm only spraying, it's spraying about right there. So I don't have to go all the way under my eyes. What is Prism? Prism color correctors are to whatever issue. So if you have red skin, if you have rosacea, any kind of redness, you can use the green. I actually like the peach. That's going to help with dark circles, sunspots, all that kind of thing. I even have redness and I still use the peach. All right, I don't need that much foundation, so I'm still keeping it kind of light. It's summer. I want it kind of easy breezy. Now, this is, oh no, where is it? This is the other thing I like doing when I want more of a, maybe a fresher look, not so matte and like, boom, done. And I might not be able to do it because I don't know where it is. Where is it? Eraser, no. Dadgummit. I was actually going to spray moisturizer primer on now, even though it's after my foundation. Let's see. A friend of mine is a false lash junkie. She got her natural wings and told me they're the best. Oh, wow. Amazing. Yeah, but the Boost It can be used in any foundation. It can be used in the, I mean, anyone, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're using matte, silk, ultra, doesn't matter. Anything, it can be used in that one. I was trying to find our moisturizer primer. I was going to spray that on. So just remember, guys, that moisturizer primer you can use after your foundation. Like if you need kind of a refresher, if you want to spray that foundation, or let's say you got heavy-handed. If you got a little heavy-handed and it, you know, you're just like, oh, I feel like it's thick, or, you know, you just made too many passes, spray the moisturizer primer, the M1 primer. Did I just find some? I did. The M1 primer or porcelain. Porcelain is another great one you can do. Let's see. So now I'm going to put 4 or 5 drops of porcelain. Now remember, porcelain is colorless. So I can just, it doesn't matter. I'm just going around just to get that everywhere. Oh, here's another little trick, guys. Porcelain is a different consistency than the rest of the foundation. So if your stylus is maybe sputtering or sticking a little bit, spray porcelain or the M1 primer through it, back bubble with it, and spray that through. Sometimes that will help. So side note. Okay, so now I have my foundation on. I have concealer that I did on my hand first, warmed it up. My brows were already done, which I will tweak a little bit, probably in the 3 o'clock. But now, this is what I've been waiting on. I haven't done this yet, but I'm taking the lips that I'm not able to use right now. And this is the neutral one. Ooh, good. Sybil used some of her or eraser in her foundation, and it gave her great coverage. Okay. So right now I am rubbing that color on my, I'm like, do I want to use that? Or yeah, we'll use this one. Now I'm taking a brush. Using the heat. Pounce is her. Mine do not even have names, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not the coolest? That was the lips, guys. That was the lips that I put on my hand. And I'm just getting brush hairs on me right now. And I just added, bam, some color. It's so natural looking. I don't know. Is this too light? Let me tune it down so you can see maybe a little bit more. Yes, exactly, Stephanie. I was like, oh my gosh, that is a great idea. Look at that. I'm so stealing his stuff. I'm giving him all the credit. But look, I love that color. I'm not able to, but like in a pinch, guys, let's say this is all you're carrying with you. And you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? I just did it on my eyes, my cheeks. I just did a little bit on my eyes to give a little, but it is so subtle. It is so natural looking. And now I'm just wiping it off my hand. Again, using the body heat to kind of soften it a little bit. And then you get this natural glow. It doesn't look like, I mean, I look fresh. I don't look made up. Isn't that great? I love it. Yes, he did. He did. But I loved that trick and I couldn't wait to do it today because I'm like, we're going to do this one. And then the other thing he did is he grabbed our chubby stick that I have on my lips and I'm putting it on my finger. And I'm going to do a little on my upper cheek. Again, using the body heat. Just to give it a little more, and now I can put it on my lips. I'm in love with it. I didn't know if I would like the chubby stick because it doesn't have like I like color on my lips. But this is one I will keep in my bag. Like I will always have this in my purse. It makes my lips feel amazing. It gives you just a hint of color, which is amazing. And it feels really good on my blistered lip. I know. Is that not the coolest? Like, oh, I have a, but I loved that natural color that, it just looks like I'm flushed. It doesn't look, like I have anything on. So if you wanted that, let's say Cindy said that she uses, Boost It when she goes and runs. Put a little bit of this on your cheek with it and it's going to look super, super natural and still give you color. Because you know that foundation is going to even out your skin tone. Foundation is just going to make you flat. And then we go in and we add color and dimension and make things pop and all of that. And so being able to do that with a lipstick and make it look so natural, it's just like, oh, I woke up like this. You know, no big deal. Nothing to see here. Move on, move on. I mean, it's just amazing to me. And I like that Sir John is like that. He is an artist. It's amazing. But yeah, again, I've been telling you that forever too. Look at pigments and think, oh, where do I want that? Now, would you have thought that you could do that with airbrush? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, like a cream blush, I don't know. But being able to put it on your hand and use the body heat there, apply it with the brush, it gives it such a natural, such a amazing look. Again, just like, oh, I just woke up like this. Nothing to see. I'm just amazing. So there you go. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Yay! Yeah. Is it so moist? Yeah, it actually, like, it doesn't feel like, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like it's so natural. And I don't feel made up, cakey, or anything like that. So there you go. All right. Jessica's like, preach it. I love it. All right, guys, that is all we're going to do for today. Well, the 11 o'clock. We will come back at 3. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do anything because I might just put mascara on and call it a day. But yeah, I mean, it's so amazing. I'm like, I can't stop looking in the mirror and seeing that. Like, I just loved how that went on. All right. Make sure I read everything. Lynn hopes that Luminess makes a spray sunblock. I'll have to ask about that. I don't know. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. We will be back at 3. I will be adding some eyes. I'm going to probably tweak my brows a little. Or who knows? Maybe we'll just keep it a natural look today. I've never been this natural, so maybe we'll just keep it like this. I can add a little bit something else, but we never do this kind of natural. Maybe I'll just add mascara. All right. Yay. Everyone have a great day. We will be back at 3 Central Time, so please join us. It's Thursday, almost Friday, for our Flub Up Friday, but hopefully you'll be back at 3, and I will see you guys. All right. Have a great day. If not, if you can't come back, have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you at 3. Bye for now.